the rudder.
Sure.
Is that on?
Yep. Not too much power.
I just turned it off. So
Do you use or tie those every time?
Yeah, I do. Try again.
Can you hear? Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. I had mine on the wrong frequency. Yeah, do 2 hops.
Okay.
Hold it up. Once it warms up, it stops making all that exhaust. Stop. Hold him so he doesn't go anywhere, or put him in the truck so he doesn't get in trouble. How can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
That dog. And just a low hop.
Okay, I'm just not going all the way to the end because I don't really need to.
Okay.
I think I idled it and it turned off.
All right, try a restart.
The choke's on.
Oh yeah, that won't work. That was
Yeah,
why it's so smoky.
it's everywhere. Tell Henry that this side of the runway is stickier. Like, he'll need more power to get out of the terrain.
Yeah, he can hear you.
Okay.
Yes,
I love these ruts. They're just so convenient.
Yep.
Everything seems fine.
GA? This really feels like some
Okay.
regular stuff.
I didn't look at the EGTs or anything so far, but it looks good.
Look at the EGTs when you're climbing out. That's the one, and then when you go to cruise. So we're looking for something around 1100 or below when you're climbing, and 1200 or below when you're cruising.
1200 below when I'm cruising. When I'm climbing, below 1200, and then what about descending?
When you're descending, it's all below 1200.
Remember the spike that it has, that when I go to a low enough RPM that it goes above 1200?
Yeah, that's fine. Just try to avoid that.
Okay.
Remember when you flew that?
Yeah. A while ago. So quiet.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Cool. Did you say something to her?
She said, "Can you hear me?" And I said, "Yeah."
Talk some more.
What about?
Just whatever. See if she can hear you. And see if she can hear you loud and clear.
How well can you hear me?
Say it again?
How well can you hear me?
Certain areas, I can hear you really, it's like really scratchy, and then the other areas, I can hear you fine.
Radio towers.
Yeah, this is a crappy area.
All right. It's probably those radio towers. Every time, even in the Mooney.
Yeah. So let me show you how these work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's the landing point right there. And you visually line these two up.
What?
Like when you're coming in, you put these two next to each other. Come here.
Oh.
If you're too low, the inside one is lower. If you're too high, the back one is, so that's so you get those side by side.
Different or something?
What's that?
Does it look different from an angle or?
Yeah, go lower. So if you're right like this, they're next to each other. If you're like this, the one in the back is lower.
Yeah.
And
What
if
are you aiming for? You're aiming for this?
you're aiming for them right next to each other. And then that
top part or bottom part, or is that your leeway?
it doesn't matter, whatever in the middle is, because that'll put you on that angle, which is 6 degrees. How you doing, Alina?
Say it again?
How are you doing?
Good.
What were the temperatures? Did you remember?
The EGT's not really working well. But I can hear you better when I'm facing away from you, like, not going towards.
So you hear me best now?
Yeah. Oh, like, I'm going away from you guys now, so I can hear.
Good.
Okay, good.
Come on. Up. All right.
Do you want to give Henry a try?
I can't hear you.
Do you want to give Henry a try? Yeah, that's my biggest problem with this airplane is that I can't get, like once I put the aviation radios on it, it doesn't work. I can't get them. The 2-meter stuff.
What were you saying?
Do you want to give Henry a try?
I keep getting in like really bad area. Like I can hear music from the cars or boats or something.
Do you want to give Henry a try?
She's speaking of FM.
No, it's an AM radio. Go get the other radio in the back of the truck.
Albert. Albert.
I'm gonna go ahead and land because my hands are getting really cold.
Alfred.
Okay.
Alfred.
Alfred, come on! Just put him in the truck.
Alina, how do you read me? Can you hear me, Papa?
Yeah, I can hear you, Henry.
Am I practicing landing with the Nazis?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're using the flaps, minimum 40 miles an hour.
I can hear you. Not very well, at least.
If you're using the flaps, your minimum is 40 miles per hour. Did you hear that?
Tell her. So she's got the flaps in. All right, let's pull it over here.
I forgot how to use the VASI. I don't know if I was supposed to land on the orange dot or like stop before the orange dot.
No, you're supposed to land on the orange dot.
Like stop on it.
No, your wheels are supposed to touch down on it. So just pull right up here and Henry will get in.
Okay.
Supposed to go over that. That's right.
Yeah, that's you go over that, you know, that's your eye, you know.
Yeah.
How do I like approach them?
Your approach was good.
What am I? What do I need to work on?
Oh, we can talk about it later. You did fine.
I always kill it.
You can turn it off. All right. You know, I think I got this thing backwards.
I think it was either mine or a bunch of your hard nose wheel landings.
I didn't have hard nose.